Hello, hello, hello. So, just a little car chronicles while I'm on my lunch break. So, I had this thought the other day, and it was, what did you have to give up to get to the point in life of where you are right now? And I literally sat and thought about it. What and where, and what did I have to do and to give up in order to be in the process that I am now? And so I began to reflect on my life and just the different losses, the gains, but most of the time I feel like our lessons really come from losses. So I kind of thought of my marriage. I was once married before, and how I exited the marriage, and how once I left the house, I kind of gave up, my way of life, my city, my home that I was in for 12 years, just my livelihood, my familiarity, in order to get into the position that I'm in now. And so, and with that, so let me explain. So I moved to a different city, and once I entered into that city, I felt like, I wouldn't say instantly that my life got better, but I will say that I didn't feel as weighted. And it could have just been the newness of everything, but I just feel like everything is a process, and sometimes you have to release things in order to get to where you're trying to be. Because I felt like as long as I was in that particular area of my life, I was just stuck, or felt like I wasn't thriving or anything. And sometimes locations can be that for us, because some locations are our blanket. It's like our hometown. Like, we'll always be just how people view you. So sometimes I feel like you have to move on in order for you to actually be, so I feel like I had to give up my familiar side of what I was used to in order to be able to become who I am today, which I would have never thought that I would have written a book. I would have never thought that I would have got on my feet the way I did, got a good job, got a job that I'm really interested in, making pretty good money at this point. And it's like, sometimes when you're in a stuck place, you can't really see a way out, and sometimes you have to literally make expeditious decisions, just spontaneous is the word. Spontaneous decisions, because if we don't, I feel like we'll never really know what living is or what's on the other side. So my question to you is, what did you have to give up in order for you to get to the place where you are now? And also, do you regret your decision? Because I have talked to some people that took a leap, and they felt like it wasn't a good leap for them, or it just wasn't the time. And I will also say, with different leaps and different things that we do when we do certain things, whether it's relationship, friendship, whatever it is, changing jobs, whatever it is, like, some things are truly in timing, and you have to know that. And sometimes it's trial and error as well. So, because I've moved before, I've done certain things before, but it wasn't exactly in alignment. And so you have to literally be in alignment with whatever it is that you're doing. And so again, I just had that thought, like, what did I have to give up, or what do we give up in order to get into the position that we're in now? Because in everything we do, we have to let something go, because sometimes things just hold us back, and sometimes people just will never view us or see us as who we are. And so, just something to consider and think. And maybe next time we'll talk about people we may have had to give up, or people that could have been our hindrance. Stay tuned.